Hi there, welcome back to Corrie Papercrafts. I'm Karen and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in central Scotland. Today's Simple Sundays project is a quick and easy decorated large paper clip that I made for my diary, and I'm going to show you how I made it. So I used the painted Poppies bundle to make my paper clips. I used these two stamps here to stamp the outline of my poppy and then to colour it in. So all the hard work is done for you, even in terms of your colouring. And I used the painted labels dies to cut them out, and I used this shape here which fits round the outline perfectly. Lots of really pretty dies in this set here. These are part of the Peaceful Poppies suite in the Spring Summer mini catalogue, if I didn't tell you that already, and I'll just bring the catalogue in here quickly to let you see the suite. If you buy the entire suite, you get one of everything on this page, and the suite does include two bundles, two stamp sets and two die sets, which is why it's a little bit more expensive. But you can buy these elements all individually as well. You can buy the paper separately, the ribbon, you can buy the stamp sets separately, you can buy the dies separately, or you can buy the stamp sets and the dies as a bundle and save 10% on the combined cost. What I also like about the catalogue is it lists all the colours that are in the suite, so you see at a glance what colours are actually in the paper and the sequins. So I really like that, it's really helpful. So that's the suite. And now I'll get on and show you how I made my paper clips. So I'll show you how I stamped and coloured them, and then I do have a couple of elements that I did cut out earlier because my tripod is also on my desk, and if I bring a big shot onto the desk, it makes the desk and the tripod shake, and then the camera goes all wobbly too. So I'll show you how I stamped them. Excuse me. I'm recovering from a virus, so I'm worried that I'm going to lose my voice halfway through the video. I can hear it getting a bit croaky already. And I just stamped the outline using Memento ink, and you get a nice crisp image which is really pretty. And then I filled it in using my Poppy Parade ink. And this stamp here, I can see that I maybe give this a bit of a clean actually, because I've got ink all around the outside of it as well, so hopefully I'll not shake the table too much using my Stampin' Scrub, which is just off to the side. If you don't have one, I suggest you get one. It's a fabulous product. So I'll just ink this up again fresh and make sure it's all covered, and then make sure that it covers the whole of my poppy, and just give it a bit of a rock to make sure that I get over the edges of my poppy as well, so that there aren't any white areas. When I do die cut that, I might get a little white edge just here, but that's not going to matter just now, because in fact I'm going to need that again. I've already got a couple of poppies here that I cut out earlier. One's slightly stronger coloured than the other. I think I dinked my stamp more and probably leaned a bit heavier. So one will go on the front and one will go on the back of my paper clip like that. But because they're not symmetrical, you'll see if I just kind of hold them together back to back that you get a lot of white round the outside. So to stop that white showing, all I did was get a scrap piece of paper. I just inked up my infill stamp again, and I just lined it up and gave it a good press down, particularly to catch those edges, and it coloured in the back. Now I'm not so worried about that little bit at the side, but I'll just catch that with a bit of red, and the same for this one. You get a little bit of a ridge around your die cuts, which makes it a little bit harder for it to catch all the colour. So hopefully, yeah, that one's covered. But if I lift it up and let you see, when you die cut images, you can see that you get a little bit of a ridge sometimes round them, and that's when it doesn't catch the colour too well. But that'll be okay, that one. So that's them all ready to put onto my paper clip. Let's get rid of all of these, pop that to the side as well, and bring in my paper clip. So I think I'll pop this one to the back because there's less white showing. I don't think that'll overlap and you'll be able to see it, but I think I'll make that the front poppy, and it's got a slightly stronger colour anyway. So all I did was I kind of decided the angle that I wanted my poppy and where I wanted my paper clip to go, and obviously I wanted the blank end of the paper clip here and the clippy end of the paper clip down here, so that I know I've got it in the right place for when I want to clip it onto something. And I just came along with some dimensionals and decided how far up I wanted to pop my paper clip, and that'll probably do nicely. Maybe put it up just a little bit. And I popped a dimensional in there and then brought my paper clip back round that dimensional, and then I added another couple just to hold that paper clip in place. So as close as I could get it to the edge of my paper clip here and here, just to help hold it in place. I probably could have got that one a little bit closer, but that's okay. Didn't place that very well. And then I came along with some of my smaller dimensionals, and I can catch that just there, and then a couple more just to help hold it all together like that. And then I took all the backings off my paper, no, not my paper clips, my dimensionals. And oops, you don't want to come off, come on, you've got to come off. There we are. And then this last one I think needs to come off still. Yep. The thing about having the dimensionals so close together is it does get a bit fakey to take the backings off. And then I just lined the front piece up to where I wanted it, and I made sure that all my dimensionals were covered. I don't want dimensionals showing, and just pressed it all together, and there we are. The paper clip isn't really going to go anywhere. You get a little bit of movement on it, but it can't come out because the dimensionals have got the two pieces of card stuck together. And as you can see around the edges where it does overlap a little bit, it's filled with colour, so you don't get any white showing. And that's your paper clip made. I did add a little bit of ribbon to the paper clips that I made earlier, but I didn't like it, so I took it off again. I thought it's best just left plain, and then, you know, my page in my diary or my journal can come right up to the bottom of the poppy, so quite a lot of my clip will be on my page instead of leaving room for a ribbon as well. I just didn't like it. It didn't look, it took away from the poppy itself. And that's it. So I hope you liked that. If you liked the video, I would really appreciate it if you would click like, and if you would subscribe, that would be fabulous. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers on my channel at the moment, so if you would be kind enough to subscribe, that would be fabulous. And if you click the little bell icon as well, then it will make sure that you're notified of any other videos that I post. I've got a few projects to bring you over the next couple of weeks, so it would be lovely to see you dropping in to visit again. If you don't already have a demonstrator and you were interested in any of the products that I've used today, then I'd be more than happy to chat to you about them. If you would like a catalogue because you don't already have one, then please do get in touch. My contact details will be below the video and I'll be more than happy to send you one. But until the next time, take care and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.